Hey guys, so today is Monday, April 23rd. I just finished filming a video slash getting stuff done. So I just finished cleaning all of my makeup brushes that I use on a normal everyday basis. But yeah, so I went ahead and cleaned those because they really needed to be cleaned. Plus I have a special event coming up on Saturday. I was trying to think of what day it was. But the gallery is having a tattoo artist competition and I will be attending that, so I'm super excited. I gotta make sure all my tattoos look nice. You know, I want to get the sleeve touched up because it needs it, but I can't afford that right now. So yeah, so anyway, but I want to make sure that all of my brushes and everything are clean for Saturday. Obviously by Saturday they probably won't be clean, but they won't be as dirty as they have been because they haven't been cleaned since before we moved. So if that tells you anything about my life, it's that I don't clean my makeup brushes nearly as often as I should. But yeah, so that will definitely help with the whole cleaning process. Also, I'm doing some paintings for some, I can't show you too much because they're for some classes that I've been working on those all morning. I'm trying to find, I think I might actually be like super extra and use some of my other brushes this week to do my makeup with so that those brushes will actually stay clean until the night of the show, because I'm that weird person. But I got some new lashes, and by new I just mean like a new set. There's the same style that I've been using, which is the Corset Lashes by Kiss from their new Lash Couture collection, but I have been loving those. We had another lizard in the house and I found it again on the stairs up there. Holly. Hey, Crow. That's not your food, Crow. Come on. Let's go eat your food, please. And I found it on the stairs again, but it was still alive. It was still missing its tail, but it was still alive. And Holly's gonna bark at me until I go in there and satisfy them with my presence. But, so I tried to get it in a Tupperware container and I failed. And basically what ended up happening was I ended up, I'm gonna set you guys in the cabinet. That light's not on. Why is it so dark in here? There we go. Over there. So what ended up happening is I tried to scoop the lizard into the Tupperware container and it scooted down the stairs and it scooted away from me and went under the carpet on the stairs, and it wouldn't come out, and I didn't see it forever until like the next day or the next evening. Yuna, I don't know, it got out from under the carpet on the stairs and somehow made its way in this room and in that room, in the sunroom, because I was in here looking at the dogs, or looking after the dogs, and Yuna picks it up, and I think she just has like this like wad of hair in her mouth because it was like gray. And she picks it up and she puts it on her bed, and I look at it and I'm like, what is that? And so I go over there and it's the freaking lizard and it's dead, but it was nasty, so I had to pick that up and throw that away, which is not something that I enjoy doing. I'm almost done with school until my second summer session. So there's 2 summer sessions for my college. I'm in the second half. So basically I'll be done by Wednesday and I'm super duper happy about that. Holly is doing good. Of course Yuna's doing good. She's always doing good. All the pets are doing good. Holly's bowel movements are much more normal. I started to wean her off of her special diet food, and I went to do like 25% her normal puppy food and then 75% her special gastrointestinal diet food, and she did good. Her poops were still normal, and then I did that for about a day and a half, and then so I did it for breakfast the first day, dinner the first day, and then breakfast the second day. And then for dinner I decided, since all of her poops since then were normal, I would switch her back to her switch back to a more like half and half. So more of her normal food. So half of her normal food, half of her special diet food. And I gave that to her for dinner. Her poops were normal. And then I gave it to her for breakfast, and they started to get soft again. They started to look like how they used to. It wasn't full-blown diarrhea, which was good, but it was definitely more like it used to be, which is not good either. So I think tonight, so this morning I went back to 25 and 75% ratio, and I think I'm going to do that again tonight. And I think I'm going to do that for maybe the rest of this week, and then maybe try to switch it back to 50-50 next week. And then, because by next week I think she has another vet appointment come next week. No, the week after, yes. So the 10th is when she has her next vet appointment, which is in 2 weeks. So we'll try to continue to wean her off of this food. I don't know how well it'll go. It may just be something that she'll have to stay on for a while. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. But I'm going to go ahead and feed the pups and go about my evening. So let me close this door because I'm running my bath and it's a little bit noisy, but I'm here to show you guys something exciting. So part of our new well, let me rephrase this whole thing. So I got something exciting today, and by me I mean the gallery got something exciting today that I get to use and play around with. And I'm super excited for it. And part of our new inbound marketing technique to try to reach more people is by having a YouTube channel on, you know, our gallery and the artists and the pieces of work that we have in the gallery. So since, you know, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, which I'm super excited about, super proud of, I will be doing a video on that, on the giveaway this coming Tuesday. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But since, you know, I've been on YouTube for, I think, over a year now, around a year or so. So I know sort of the ins and out of YouTube. Obviously, I don't know things as far as, like, you know, sponsorships and monetization and all that stuff goes, but that's not really the point of this channel or the point of the channel for the gallery. The main point of the channel for the gallery is just exposure and getting people interested in our gallery and wanting to check us out either online or at, you know, our workplace. So here is, I'm going to do a little bit of a haul. So the big thing that we got for the gallery, which I'm super excited for, is this beautiful camera. So this is the Canon T6i, Canon Rebel T6i, I'm pretty sure is what it is. Yep, there it is, right there. And it came with this awesome microphone. And it plugs into the side of the camera like that. So it picks up, you know, noises and stuff. I haven't tested it out yet because I've been charging the battery for it. And it's like, you know, 10 o'clock right now. It keeps wanting me to set the date and time and everything every time I turn it on. So I've got to, you know, set up this camera and everything. But I want to take it on a test drive tomorrow night for the tattoo artist convention or show that we're having tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. I think this is going to get in the way of a flash photo if I wanted to take a flash photo, but that is no big deal just because I don't really use flash anyway. But so yeah, this is the biggest thing that we got, the biggest purchase. And the main reason why I wanted this camera is because, one, it's a Canon, and I have a Nikon DSLR camera, but I don't know, I just think Canons, you know, there's something about Canons. But it has this cool flip out screen. And so the purpose that I'm going to use this camera for and this cool equipment for is, one, to film, obviously, to film probably some of my videos with it, but mainly to film interviews. So we're going to be doing this whole, I gotta take these lashes off, I'm sorry. They're driving me crazy, and I'm sure the shadow is driving you guys crazy, so I gotta rip them off. Ooh, that was fun. But yeah, so the main purpose is we're going to use this to film interviews of all of our artists. So we have about 12-ish artists in our gallery, and we have artists that come and go in our gallery as well, and we want to do some really cool interviews with them, put them up on our YouTube page, and you know, give them exposure, give us exposure, give you guys some really cool art to look at that you may not have seen before, may not have heard about before. We have one interview that is coming up in May. I was gonna say April, but April's almost over with. But yeah, we have one interview that's coming up in May that I'm super excited for, so I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, so we got the camera, which is the biggest thing, but we got this whole kit, which is awesome. It comes with a flash, so if I wanted to hook up my own flash, I can do that. It comes with this cool tripod, which I have a small one like this. That's like black and gray, and I use it to vlog. You know, I'll stick it on my vlog camera and I'll vlog with that. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. I have this cool additional charger, and it comes with a car charger. So I can plug it up in my car, you know, if I'm heading to work or whatever, and charge up my camera real quick. But I think I'll charge this one tonight as well. I'll be set to go tomorrow, and I'll, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use a whole battery, a whole 2 batteries, you know, but it's nice to have extras. We have a 58mm telephoto lens, which is really cool. We have all of these cool, like, it says a 58mm 4-piece kit, so it's like a macro lens, I guess. Yeah. So that came with it. We have a wide angle lens, another 58mm wide angle lens. As you can tell, I've yet to actually unpack all of those. Charger, obviously. Stuff to clean the camera with. I am a terrible person, and I don't actually like clean my cameras. I like do it the really terrible way and like take my shirt and clean it, but you know, they gave you a professional cleansing kit. I have this really cool thing, which I'm super excited for. This is the wireless shutter release. So, you know, I click the button, it, you know, makes the camera take pictures or take a video whenever I press that button, so I don't actually have to do it by hand. More filters to go on the lenses, lots of cool stuff to play around with, and that's it. Oh no, wait, no it's not. Have this weird pen thing, I don't know what it's for. I think it's like another thing to like clean the camera with. More, whatever this thing is. Oh, this is like a measuring thing, I don't know, but I've got some cleaning supplies in here. I've got some more cleaning supplies, a like itty bitty little tripod, a thing to hold SD cards, and a DVD that tells me about my camera. So yeah, that's everything that I got. Like I said, I'm super excited for it. I am going to go get my other camera bag though, because that camera bag does not have a lot of storage space in it, and I want a camera bag that does. So I will just switch out the camera that I have right now and use it for this one. It's a really cool camera bag. It's got really cool features inside of it. So I'm going to take out everything that is in here. Oh yeah, I wanted to change out the strap. So this is my Nikon DSLR camera. I still really like this camera a lot. It takes really great photos. It's really cool. But it doesn't have the cool flip screen on the back, which is what I need, you know, to film and stuff. But it is a good camera. It's a good DSLR camera. It's a good starter camera. But yeah, I really enjoy it. And I will probably continue to use it for photos and things like that. But I don't use it as often, just because I don't really have time to go out and take professional photos as often as I'd like. But here's my camera bag. So here, let me turn you guys around. So it comes with this cool pocket here, which I will stuff things in like this. I'll probably shove that in here. Holly's barking because she can hear me talking. She wants me to go pay attention to her. All of these cleaning things I'll probably shove in here because, again, I don't clean my cameras, which is a terrible thing to do. Whatever this is. Oh, this plugs into my computer, I believe, which is really helpful. Okay, so it's got that pouch in the front, which holds stuff, and it's got this cool pouch. Oh yeah, see, here's my little tripod that looks like this tripod, but only smaller. And I may just keep this one in here because this one is a lot easier to hold and less obnoxious, because that one is massive. So I might keep this one in here. This is a big telephoto lens for my Nikon. And then I have like a fisheye lens for my Nikon as well. But I'm pretty sure this can work with any camera. Because it comes with like an attachment. Like this little attachment here actually comes off of this lens. So, and that's what this screws into. But yeah, so that's everything for my Nikon. And then I've got a bobby pin in here. But I've got these like removable dividers so I can divide it however I want. And then obviously the camera goes in this compartment. So speaking of cameras, this camera is dying, and it is late. Like I said, it's like 10 o'clock right now. I am trying to get ready to go to bed because I got to get up early tomorrow. So I am running my bath, which is now done. So I'm going to let that cool down because I didn't turn on the cold water at the end of it, which is what I usually do. I usually put it on hot, like the whole, like all the way hot until the bath is like mostly full, and then I'll put it on cold to like cool it down. Anyway, that's a bunch of random nonsense that you don't really care about. So I'm going to, you know, convert everything back to the way I want it to be. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go do the things that I said I was gonna do, and I will see you guys tomorrow.